Why are so many South Asians skinny fat? Well, South Asians endured a lot of famines in their time, at least 31 during the 18th and 19th century, due to those goddamn Brits. Or colonial rule, as we know. This led to genetic adaptation. Basically, our bodies ended up maximizing fat storage for survival and getting rid of all the muscle. So our biology ended up forming a skinny fat body type for survival, low lean mass, and high body fat. That's why you see these uncles look like a stick, but then their belly's like that. Even though the BMI is normal, but our blood sugar's up. They've got diabetes. What the hell's going on? There was a few famines that done this. The Great Bengal Famine, the Orissa Famine, and the Great Famine of 1876. A lot of brothers and sisters died, and the thing is, modern South Asians are still hardwired like this in our biology. So yes, genetically it is harder for us to look a lot better than our white counterparts, but it's not impossible. There's a few reasons and issues at play. Cultural diet doesn't help when your mum's feeding you highly processed carbs and oils. And especially when it comes to cultural events like Eid and weddings, where again, it's the same high oily, high carb foods and not enough protein to sustain our muscle mass. The high caloric intake just yields extra fat mass. What ends up happening? South Asian brothers and sisters end up with diabetes. They look skinny fat, they feel terrible, but a lot of them will say, oh no, I feel fine, but god damn it, you don't even know what feel fine is because you've been like that your whole life. It's not impossible to get shredded, it's not impossible to get lean and fix up. You just don't know what you're doing. There are ways to still eat your South Asian diet and still lose the fat, fix your BMI, get rid of the diabetes. Yes, the cards we've been dealt aren't the best, but it's certainly not impossible to fix up. So let's shift the trend. Let me tell you what to do. Understand and recognize that you are a skinny fat South Asian. You've got low muscle mass and high body fat percentage. So what I'd recommend you do is a full body recomposition where you're in a slight caloric deficit and you're increasing your cardio levels and lifting some weights in the gym. So you're building that muscle mass and at the same time, you're losing that fat. We're gonna do this for a couple months and see where our body takes us. And then from there, we're gonna push ourselves into a higher fat loss phase where we increase the cardio and cut the calories even more and watch how shredded you get. It is not impossible, my brothers and sisters. Yes, the cards we've been dealt, like I'm saying again, isn't the best, but you can get results. Begin tracking macros, not just calories. A lot of brothers think, yeah, I eat healthy and I just have a salan roti here and there. Yeah, that's cool, but it's about the total calories and total macros you have on a daily basis. Aim for higher protein intake. So if you are a 200-pound individual, aim for 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So that'd be 200 grams of protein. Swap your fried pakori for air fried versions, fried samosa for air fried. Just drop the oil for something healthier. Drop the roti for rice. It's a lot healthier and a lot more filling. Incorporate some more vegetables and fruits. We really need to fix our diet so we can fix our bodies, so we can get rid of the diabetes, we can get rid of the high blood pressure. Understand where these refined carbs are coming from in forms of rusk, chai overloaded in sugar, roti, everything made with oil. Identify it and start to fix up on it. Limit the sugary drinks as well. Why is it we need a full sugar drink, Coca-Cola, mango lassi with every meal? It doesn't need to be like that. Stick to your water. Movement is medicine. You aren't moving enough. Look at your Apple phone or your Samsung Health and see how many steps you're doing. Aim for at least 8 to 10k or more if you can every day. If you're getting anything less than 5 to 6k daily steps a day, you're doing this to yourself. You're doing yourself a disservice. Aim to move at least 150 minutes a day in the form of cardio. That can be sports, football, badminton, cricket, or Stairmaster or treadmill in the gym. But the key is this, you really need to start incorporating strength training, lifting some weights, or if you don't have access to weights, some resistance training in the house. This is how you're gonna boost your metabolism, burn more calories at rest, and get rid of that skinny fat body type. At least 2 to 3 times a week, get into the gym, push yourself. Your body needs that muscle mass. It's not just about looking good. It's so in the future, you're getting rid of your diabetes, you still have energy in your 40s and 50s, you're removing cardiovascular diseases, or the chance of it anyway, and you're removing risks of cancer or other worse things because you have muscle mass. It's not just there to look good, although it is pretty good. And some cultural hacks when it comes to weddings. Follow the Prophet ﷺ's rules. 1/3 of air, 1/3 of water, and 1/3 of food when you're filling up your stomach. Don't just stuff yourself. He said the worst vessel a human being can fill is his stomach. So no wonder you're getting fat and getting diabetes, because you're overfilling your stomach and you're not listening to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So when it comes to weddings, here's a few ways you can line up your plate. Really aim for the vegetables and the salads. Really aim for the lean grilled meats. So I've made this plate rule up for my clients. So for starters, you'll actually do 50% of the grilled meats, 50% salads. And then when it comes to the mains, what you're gonna do is 25% protein, meats. If it's the salad, unfortunately, have less of the oil and more of the meat. If there's a grilled option or a fish option, amazing. 25% carbs. Get this in the form of rice. It's lower calorie and higher volume than the naan. And again, 50% of your plate, salads. Learn to enjoy salads. It's really good for you. It's healthy for you. It's gonna make you feel amazing. And you can stick to 0-calorie drinks, stick to water, stick to things like this. Trust me, it's a lot more beneficial for you. And depending on how full you feel, maybe a spoonful or two of dessert. But honestly, if you're trying to lose weight, you don't need it. Just stick to some 0-calorie drinks, stick to some more water. And remember, consistency over perfection. Nothing's gonna happen overnight. You need to stick at this every day. You can't just be on it for a week and then off it for 2 weeks. These small daily habits will build up. One less portion of pakori, one less fried option, one more gym session. It will, and you will feel a lot better. Monitor more things than just your weight, your energy, your mood, how you're looking and clothed. Not everything is so tied to weight, although it does help. If you're feeling better, you're making progress. If you're looking better, you're making progress, no matter what the scale says. So keep going, my brothers and sisters. Yes, we've been dealt bad cards, but it doesn't mean it has to be like that forever. I don't want you with diabetes and high blood pressure, and then when you hit 30 and 40 years old, you're bedbound. We don't want that. We want to feel amazing all the way till we're older. So this is my sign for you. Just become the best version of yourself and just try. Like, comment, subscribe.